and Rashida's kids are in some hot water. So his daughter was dating T Hood, who was a rapper in Atlanta, and people are saying that the brothers, Kirk Frost's sons, killed him.
So it's been a whirlwind of chaos ever since the news broke that the up-and-coming rapper T Hood tragically lost his life in his own home, with the Frost family right in the middle of the drama. Police are calling it a domestic dispute gone wrong, since T Hood and Kirk's daughter Kelsie Frost has been in a toxic relationship for a while now. But T Hood's family is out for blood, claiming it was a well-calculated setup to end his life, and that Kirk and Rashida are doing everything they can to hide their son Kairos from the law ever since he was named as the main suspect in the case. They are claiming that Kelsie had set up a trap for T Hood and called her brothers to do her dirty work. And once everything was said and done, the Frost family cleaned up the mess before the police could ever show up. Y'all, the allegations are crazy, and if they are proven true, Kirk and Rashida could see their son go to prison before his life even starts. But of course, Kelsie is saying it's all lies, and Kirk is backing her up, saying that there's no way his son is going to jail for putting a man down.
Kelsie is saying it's all lies, and Kirk is backing her up, saying that there's no way his son is going to jail for putting a man down.
I just had to be the one to tell y'all that, baby. Rashida concert is about to be canceled. And not canceled because ain't nobody going. Canceled because her and Kirk is about to get arrested and go to jail for being an accomplice to a homicide.
So much has come out in just a few days, but here's the lowdown on what's been going on with the T Hood and Kelsie Frost situation. So, y'all know Kirk's daughter, Kelsie Frost, right? So she's been on Love and Hip Hop quite a few times over the years. Well, she and T Hood were a couple for a little bit over a year. And if you don't know who T Hood is, he released songs like Perkle and Copper Pound. So allegedly, T Hood and Kelsie were in their home in Snellville, Georgia, which Kirk and Rashida own, by the way, when they got into an altercation. From what we know now, these arguments allegedly happened regularly, and it's like the two of them fight and still stay together. It was a cycle. However, this time was a little different. When they got into a fight, Kelsie was reportedly injured and then called her brothers for help. Of course, when they heard that T Hood was putting his hands on their sister, her brothers showed up and they started getting into it. And that's the point where the story starts to get a little murky. So, as the fight went on, one of Kelsie's brothers, Ky Frost, allegedly got mad and began to pew-pew T Hood. He was shot a total of 7 times, with 5 in the back as he was trying to leave the house. So he was already gone by the time the police or anyone else arrived. The other Frost brother who was at the scene allegedly ran away when he saw what was happening because he already had a record and didn't want another run-in with the law. So when the police came to the house, Ky, Frost, and Kelsie were there, and so were Kirk and Rashida, who arrived after they had been called. The police noticed that Kelsie had physical injuries that were similar to those of DV, and Ky also cooperated with the police and didn't show any signs of wanting to run away. So the police decided that this could quite possibly be a case of self-defense that just so happened to go horribly wrong. But in the eyes of T Hood's family, though, it's a very calculated attack that was meant to take him out of the picture for good. Once the news of T Hood's passing started floating around, one of T Hood's sisters immediately went to IG and posted, "At Frosted K set my brother up. She had her brother shoot him." She says she didn't know. "He shot my brother 5 times in the back, stomach, and chest. They cleaned it up and hid the brother so the police wouldn't find the weapon or him." She also added, "You think we would accuse someone of something they didn't do? If this were an accident, we wouldn't have a problem saying that it wasn't an accident." T Hood's sister also went on to say more, claiming that if her brother was treating Kelsie so badly, then why didn't she call 911 to handle the situation? She also revealed that one of Kelsie's brothers already lived in the house, and she had to wait until her older brother came along so that they could pew-pew him together. She also said that if it was really self-defense, then how come the police found no weapon, only T Hood's body lying there? And why did her brother run away before the police could show up if there was nothing to be afraid of? Girl, T Hood's family was poking all sorts of holes in Kelsie's self-defense claim. And to top it all off, they leaked voice calls with Kelsie after the incident where she sounded defensive and admitted that her brother was involved, but that she didn't condone his actions.
They got the wrong information. They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big iron. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that was wrong. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck whether or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't, like, I I don't condone that shit. It's more to the story, so I don't.
Well, I don't understand how they would let him out if you told them that your brother shot Tevin. They wouldn't. They supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out.
So yeah, please do it. Like, I'm asking the same questions. What I'm saying is like.
Okay, when can we get his things, Kay?
But even with all of the damning allegations from T. Hood's family, Kelsie Frost came out to defend herself and her brothers, claiming that she never invited them over to handle T. Hood. She also said that both of them always dealt with their issues in private, and the only person she called was his mom. Additionally, she claimed that T. Hood was still recovering from 2 previous shot wounds, and that despite what happened, she was still in love with him and would have gone through anything with him. So she was just going to keep speaking her truth because T. Hood wouldn't have been happy to see anyone in their business like that.
Girl, what the heck?
But what Kelsie said just gave T. Hood's family even more venom to drag her and her family all over IG. I mean, T. Hood's mom couldn't hold back and started calling on their friends and family to ask for the arrest of Ky Frost and to boycott Love and Hip Hop until Rashida and Kirk explained exactly what went down. And if you thought this story couldn't get any messier, you are wrong. With the way T. Hood's family was talking, everyone basically concluded that the Frost family was the aggressors and used their fame and influence to protect their son, while another family mourned theirs. But then a video got leaked showing T. Hood attacking Kelsie out of nowhere. One minute she was lying in the bed lying down, and the next minute he was lifting her and throwing her around. Kelsie allegedly wanted T. Hood out of the house for putting his hands on her for no reason, and that was when they got into a major fight that had her brothers involved.
Y'all, I'm only speaking out because this is something that I had to hold in for a very long time off the sake of the respect that I have for my friends to not actually let people know her business. But they done took, his family has embarrassed him for, I'm just gonna show y'all. This is the things he used to do to my friend.
But listen, Ky had every single reason to defend his sister, to save his sister's life, because of the way T. Hood was abusing her was ridiculous. And the fact that the best friend is posting screenshots of her conversation with T. Hood's baby mama saying that he had a drug addiction, it makes things a little bit clearer. But the bruises and the abuse that Kelsie has been enduring over time is crazy. Ky is honestly the superhero in this video, in this story, I should say. And I'm so glad that he was not arrested. I know that Kelsie wished she would have left sooner.
Just like that, the whole setup narrative was flipped on its head. It looked like neither T. Hood nor his family was innocent in all of this, and his family probably knew exactly how toxic his and Kelsie's relationship was this whole time, and still chose to blame her for what happened. Kirk Frost also isn't about to let his daughter and son take the blame like that, and is standing behind the self-defense claim that the police are trying to run with. Ky Frost has zero prior and has never been one to get into much trouble in the first place. And remember that this isn't the first time that Kelsie and T. Hood have gotten into altercations like that. And the Frost family has known about it for a while now and didn't blow things up or call him out. This is just a case where things went horribly wrong. And with all the information that's out now about the T. Hood and Kelsie relationship, people are not yet fully chosen sides until all of the evidence is revealed. The way y'all were dragging Kirk, Rashida, and their son Ky over this shooting, meanwhile he's vindicated. That's why you wait for facts before speaking on it. I hate that T. Hood had to lose his life. Beating up women definitely isn't right though. I was wondering why that boy Ky would do that. It seemed out of character, and it was because he was protecting his sister. Everybody was going hard for T. Hood, but now it's crickets when the videos of him beating that girl got released. I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but it's a special place for men who beat on women. What I really want to know is what you guys think about the situation. Do you think that maybe this could be some kind of karma for Rashida dismissing KM Michelle's own trauma with men? Share your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button before watching this next video, and I'll see you there. Bye!